I'm up in space, so that little bit give me space, so that little bit give me face. Running the gang, can you keep with the pace? Yeah, I know, man, but I know that it changed.
Alright guys, welcome back to part 2 of this interview. I know you guys have been waiting a whole week to see this video. As you can see,
the flash is on.
It probably is cool though, no? Probably helps.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
true.
Okay, so we start. My bad.
alright guys, welcome back to part 2 of this interview here with my boy Pvncecutz, aka Dirty Soda, aka Angel. If you guys missed out on the first episode, go back and watch it before you watch the second part. On this part or this episode, we're going to be discussing a whole bunch of important topics. I know we're going to walk away from the funny part of life and enjoy the motivational series. So Alex, with that being said, let's get straight into it.
Alright, so first thing I want to talk about, and actually Angel brought it up to my attention, is pocket watching. You know, there's a lot of people that like to watch others' pockets. You know, if I post something, like, oh, how much does he make? I want to do that. I want to do this and that. How much money do they do? You know, just a lot of people questioning like how much somebody makes, and then becoming jealous about somebody's either success. Because honestly, just because somebody posted a picture doesn't mean that they all like the success is all there. And another thing that we are going to be talking about is the importance of staying humble between the motion and success. So, which that means is like the slow process of getting to where you want to be at. Because when you try to rush things will always get rushed out of the way. Like in a way, like it'll get like taken out real fast.
Right, just a simple example of that is every day I sit my ass in the car, right? Mm-hmm. It takes me 30 or 40 minutes just to get back home through traffic, right? Coming back from Walden. And then you sit down. I assure you 200% of the time, because I'm super certain it is, sit your ass behind a trailer, a big rig, right in the slow lane compared to the fast lane. You're gonna get to your destination faster and you're behind the slower vehicle. Why is that? You know what I mean? The solution, the answer to that is when you're behind something that knows it's gonna get to its destination one way or another, you're gonna get there. When you get yourself behind people that want to rush themselves to get to a final destination, that's what leads to accidents, right? That's what leads to deviations in life. But if you're behind somebody that's motivated and not rushing life, you're gonna get to the same destination and even faster, right? Mm-hmm. And just what I motivate you guys to do is take those 5 to 10 minutes, even if it's longer, and sit your ass behind a big rig, a trailer. Right, and you'll know most of the time you're gonna get to your destination, right? If you're in the slower lane versus when you're in the fast lane.
Yeah, because think of it like this, guys. What's it called? When you're driving super fast and you want to get to your place super fucking fast, remember that car that you've seen from the corner of your eye will literally be right next to you. You know why? Because he's going slowly. Patience is key, guys, and little things that you'll see in life will actually show that. What's it called? Like sometimes it takes people a little bit longer to like learn something, like a lesson or how to do something. You know, being patient with them. Next thing you know, they fucking learn. Next thing you know, they don't even need your fucking help anymore. You know what I mean, guys? Like, you know, guys, life will come the way it's supposed to be. What's it called? I say life is like me driving in a car with God sitting right next to me. I'm driving, but he's telling me the directions. So he's not doing anything. He's telling me what I have to do with guidance, with like, let's say like people like angel numbers, right? Like 888-777. You know, I've seen this one girl. She had like a chain that said 777. So coworkers, they actually were like, you know, like, oh, like, is that like, you know, like a lucky number or something? Like, no, it's angel numbers. I know about this because, like, you know, I actually looked into it. I won't even lie to you guys. I wanted to see what it really was because I kept seeing the same numbers, like 222, 333. Maybe that's because I'd be on my phone at work, but like it always ends up popping up with the same numbers. Or if you look outside,
it's always like when you're in the middle of the night, right? Where you wake up or you're just on your phone and you look up at the screen to see the time, and it's 11:11. Like, I don't know how many times I'll see the screen and it's 11:11.
Exactly.
Your first reaction just to make a wish. You don't even question the time. You just make a wish.
You see a lot of numbers that I've been seeing lately is 444, and you know, with my brand Shine for Life, like I feel like seeing this number a lot. Like I'm not really spiritual like that, and I don't believe in angel numbers like that. But, you know, I've been seeing it so much that I feel like it's a sign to me, like it's telling me like I'm going in that right direction.
Exactly. Like I don't really believe in the spiritual level, like that type of thing too. I'm very spiritual as it is. Like I have like I talk real good. I know how to talk things like that when they want to, like when people talk about it. Like I know how to hold up a conversation because it's little things that I'll learn and I'll put it to my advantage of knowing the fact when I talk with somebody. Like I look at those numbers because I see them every single day. Like you see like a bus driving by. You'll see called 888-807-3547, right? For like an attorney's office or some shit like that. You're like, damn, dude, like, I keep seeing that fucking number. Like, you get very anxious,
Or when you see the same person driving the same car, right? Like today in the morning, it was fucking 5 in the morning, and it was some company called Garcia's Plumbing. On my way back from the office, on my way back right here, turning the corner, I see the same person driving the same car, but I seen him on the freeway coming from Yuba City going towards, because I split off going towards Woodland, he goes to downtown. But then on my way back, I see him going into like this neighborhood down the street right here. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Down the street right here?
Yeah, so I'm just like, god damn, dude. It's funny how life works sometimes,
It is, yo.
So, it's honestly destiny, it's destined, right? Like, that's exactly what the definition of the word says. Like, sometimes you ever see yourself having a conversation and you're like, whoa, I thought I had this conversation already.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like deja vu might be the right word, right? But it's just like, God, like maybe God wants me to go down this path, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, did you ever see yourself having a dream of cutting somebody's hair, or?
So, like you probably had like a dream about cutting Roberto's hair, right?
I feel like I actually haven't had any dreams until I started going to school. But, I had a lot of dreams of like making it big in music. Like I remember like having nights of like dreaming sold out shows, all that, And sometimes it doesn't work out. I feel like for a lot of people, what they do is they get stuck in that moment and what they want. And I feel like sometimes you just gotta realize and be truthful with yourself and be like, okay, look, this isn't gonna work out. Let me go try something else,
Or let me put a pause, you know what I mean? Like sometimes people don't even put pauses, they just terminate.
They just want to keep, exactly. Like for me, like I really thought I was done with music, and just like within this year alone, I feel like I've been slowly getting back into it,
Yeah, and some things that like a big dream I've always had was being in the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love football so much to the point where people tell me to shut the fuck up and stop talking about it, right? I don't talk about it as much, but if you give me the moment, what's it called? I will brush up everything that is going on in my life, and I will fucking give you all the facts that you need to know.
You want the book up here?
Like I said before, if I don't know something, I won't talk about it. But if I know the situation, best believe I'm gonna give him my opinion or something like that. Some people nowadays, if you really see it, some people nowadays don't understand what opinions are.
Yeah.
Or they want you to respect their opinions, but when it comes to your opinions, they're like, "Oh, fuck you! You don't think like me."
But it's
You're
like
wrong.
Their opinions, they want it to be like a subjective matter. Like it's like the main thing that everybody needs to
talk about.
For me, I'll give you I'll tell you something. I'm not telling you how to change your life or what you got to do with your life. I'm giving you a prime example of what you should do and how to add it into like your plan.
A prime example of this is during the presidential election. Who did you vote for? And you're like, oh, I don't have to tell you. Oh, you voted for Trump. You notice that that's a general assumption?
Yeah, that was a general assumption.
Because some people prefer not to say. People prefer just to say, "Oh, I didn't vote." Some people prefer not to say what they voted for.
What if you voted for Kanye West?
Yeah,
you're over here you're over here automatically saying he's a Republican. I've actually met a lot of good like Republicans, a lot of good, very good like Democrats. What's it called? People allow politics to get in the way.
Over their life.
Yeah, to take over their lives. Like for me, I didn't vote for nobody. What's it called? You could say I voted for Trump. I don't give a damn. What's it called? I do not like any of these fucking presidents. I'll tell you that right now. Why is it when it's my turn to actually vote for somebody, we get shitty ass people? You know what I mean? If Bernie Sanders would have been there, I would have voted for him. I know a lot of people didn't like Bernie Sanders, or a lot of people did. What's it called?
I feel like
people have their own opinions.
I feel like if people put in the same motivation into arguing in politics, into as opposed to that, investing their time into learning how to invest or do a side hustle or a job, we wouldn't have to worry about politics. So we'd be so busy chasing the bag, you know?
Exactly. But you know, people, they only work that 9 to 5, and then they go home and they're like,
you have too much time on their hands.
Exactly. Like for me, I gotta at least do something. That's how me and you always do podcast videos, or work out, you know. And then for like that little time margin that we have for like the end of the night before we go to sleep and start work the next day, that's when, you know, we're like, okay, well, life, day's over. Let's go to sleep. I'm very happy for what I did today.
Give yourself some time to reflect always at night. I feel like that's very important.
Man, this is what we talked about before we even started shooting, right? Like sometimes for us, the only time the tranquility we have is mornings and night times, right? Like I use my nighttime before I go to sleep, like not just to pray, but for self-reflection. You know, like what can I do better the day of tomorrow if I'm given the opportunity to wake up? You know, and some people don't take that for granted. You know, some people just say, "Oh, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, I'll get this shit over with." You know,
they don't even know if they're
gonna
be here tomorrow.
People live as if they're thinking about the future every single day. For me, I live in the moment. Josue has said this many times. I've heard many things talking about it. What's it called? Live life one day at a time, because every day is a present.
And I always remember the saying I always bring up to you, Alex. Like go by the saying that goes second by second, minute by minute, right? Hour by hour, day by day, right? Week by week, month by month, right?
Year by year.
And the day you understand that quote is when you're able to break shit down in life, right? You understand, okay, where am I screwing up? Am I screwing up second by second? Am I screwing up month by month? Am I not paying my bills on time? These are the questions you have to understand what you're doing wrong on that to proceed from there, you know, to move on, for there to be progression, you know.
Exactly.
So a good word that rhymes with progression is depression or oppression, right? So it rhymes in the way I think it rhymes, because the further you go along in life or your journey, there's gonna be more depressing events, right?
Yeah.
So life gets harder. You gotta be able to understand, right? It's like you waking up tomorrow and them testing you on something that you have no idea how to do, right? So you can either sit there and cry and be like, "Oh, I don't know how to do it," or you can learn how to do it, you know?
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
You know, like,
and you know, going off of that, like you said, live in the moment. I definitely agree with that. That is something that I had to learn how to do. But I feel like it's also important to set yourself goals for your future.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And, you know, me and Josue always talk about this, having a visionary board.
Yep.
You know, maybe sometimes your plans will change, but that's why you have a visionary board that changes every single day. You know, not just all scrambled inside your head. You know, that's what some people felt in life.
That's something that I need to work on, honestly. Writing out my goals so I can visually see them.
Basically like a resolution every New Year's, right? You know, like one thing I do like to I like to do is I like to write. I love to write. I love to just write a lot.
It's like me, you know how we like to do poetry?
Exactly.
And some people tell me, like, well, what's up with you in poetry? Like, do you good at to play around? So, no, like, it gets me into that creative thinking phase, you know? And if I can sit down and think about a poem, I can sit down and think about what I want to invest in tomorrow. Right?
Exactly.
And if you're able to sit down and open that creative side of your brain and your mind, you'll be set, right? Because people out in the industry are looking for people that are creative and problem solvers, right? They don't want people that sit down and wait for solutions, right? I got called out one. I got called out for it one time at my job for being, well, here, I need you to do this, and I did it, and I brought it back to him. And he said, well,
that's not how it was supposed to be done.
No, I did it right, but he was like, are you gonna ask me why you had to do it? And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, are you a fucking computer or a fucking human being? And I was like, well, I'm a human being, right? And he was like, well, if you're a human being, you'd be like, okay, like, why am I doing this, right? So if I tell you to jump off a building, when you do it, I'd be like, no, right? And he's like, okay. He's like, when somebody asks you to do something, you shouldn't just do it. You should ask yourself, why am I doing this, right? Why am I waking up at 5 in the morning every day? Why am I driving? Why am I driving to work? You know?
Yeah.
Every day is a new
opportunity.
Every day is a new question that has to be answered, basically.
And it's like your job, right? The good thing about being a barber is like it's not the same haircut every single day.
It's not. You have to accommodate to the client.
Right. And I think the art, it's really fascinating, just like engineering, because you're using that creative side of your brain. And I think anything in life takes creativity, you know?
Exactly.
It's like even waking up in the morning and choosing what you want to wear takes creativity.
Yeah, it does. And that's the one thing I like about uniform. You don't gotta worry about it.
You know. I was watching a TikTok. I was watching a TikTok earlier, right?
No, so-
And this lady, you know, I like watching her videos. I won't even lie, because she gives out tips for guys and girls, right? On how to talk to on how to be more confident to talk to a girl, right? I was watching her videos today, and I'm like, damn, you know what? Like, I started she was talking about how to act more confident, and I started realizing that most of the stuff that I do. She literally said it because I'm not the best looking guy in the world. Let's be real fucking honest, right?
Yeah, you're pretty cute though.
Like you gotta take that into consideration. To heart, I don't want to even lie. No, but it's like, you know, so like, but it isn't the way how you look that will actually get somebody, right? Oh yeah, that's my bad.
Look at this.
Sheesh. Oh, we're gonna come out clean.
I'm about to pull all the girls at the strip club this weekend.
Freaky Friday. Stay tuned.
Sir.
Freaky Friday, like Chris Brown said.
Papa's and beer coming up in September, guys. If you guys didn't know.
Oh yeah, what's called? Yeah, we'll be there. What's called? We'll be there every day weekend,
Tap
guys.
in.
Yes, sir.
What's called what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion said tap in. What's it called? But you know, I'm just making a fool of myself now. But yeah, no.
I think if anybody watching this made it this far along in the video, I just want to congratulate you on being such a great supporter, guys.
Appreciate y'all.
I know it's tough staying 17 minutes on the line, right? Whether it be on FaceTime or on phone call or on your class on Zoom. I know 17 minutes is a lot. I know a lot can happen in 17 minutes, and we've discussed this before. People's life can change in 17 minutes, right? Whether it be in the bedroom, whether it be in the wrong crowd. We always talked about how it's easier to damage your life than to prosper in your life, you know? So let's just be self-aware of in a flash of an eye, how life can change, right?
Exactly.
The chances of you winning the lottery and being a millionaire and changing that life is way more unlikely than you driving down the street and running over somebody innocent and you want to jail for the rest of your life. So let's just take advantage of life and just always watch our backs and just stay a step ahead of the game.
Exactly. Well then, guys, we're gonna call it end to this video, guys. Thank you for being our good supporters. Even if, like I said it before, if it's just 10 viewers, 10 subscribers, 10 people that follow us on Instagram, TikTok, etc. We thank you guys from the bottom of our heart. We don't care about the watch time hours. We don't care about the likes. We don't care about none of that. As long as we have a good group of people out there watching us and learn something every single day that we speak. And we want to learn things from you guys too. So we'll hop on an Instagram Live and, you know, talk to you, interact with you guys, talk with you guys, and get to know a little bit about you guys. Other than that, guys, thank you, Angel, for being a part of our videos.
Thank you for having me, y'all. Appreciate the love.
Hit them up, guys. What's it called? You probably see us on a feature pretty soon, you know.
Hold on, turn your head. Just show the camera so far.
Alright, guys, start to get fresh, right?
Man,
We're gonna drop his social media below. Make sure you
Sweat
guys follow
hasn't
him.
even seen it.
Yes, sir.
Jeez.
I'm a different breed.
All right, then, y'all have a good night.
Peace.